What's up, YouTube? Today we are going to be using free mulch to mulch our pathways and our garden beds because I am converting my traditional garden rows that were tilled up by my gracious neighbor into a no-dig garden. A no-dig garden is my favorite. It is what has been the most sustainable for me and my lifestyle for years. And when I asked my neighbor to till up a garden for me, it was out of desperation because I just really wanted to get into gardening as soon as possible. And I did not have the free mulch yet. I did not have a surplus of cardboard. And honestly, I just didn't have the time to go out and get rid of the grass that was already pre-existing. So this is my video on making my no-dig garden with my mulch. What you see here is my husband attempting to unload the mulch very quickly. Nope. Did not work. Attempt number 2. Fail. Check out my free mulch pile. I live in southeast Louisiana, and if you know anything about last August, we experienced Hurricane Ida. It was devastating. We were out without power and all that good stuff for about 3 weeks. We had a tree on our house. Since then, we've moved, and our community has really come together to rebuild and get life back to normal. And in the meantime, we had many trees cut down, chopped up, burned, mulched. And so I saw somebody on our local chat on Facebook recently say, hey, I'm looking for someone who's affordable to come and remove all this mulch I had left over from getting rid of my trees. And I was like, I'll come get it for free. Not only is it like very clean mulch, but I know exactly how long it's been sitting and decomposing, which is perfect because for a vegetable garden, especially if you want to use pine wood chips and wood shavings, you have to let it decompose for 6 to 12 months at least. Otherwise, it's going to be sucking the nutrients out of your garden beds, and it's going to almost burn your plants because of its high acidity levels. And so this stuff has been sitting for the last 9 months in a place that's local, and he guaranteed that there's nothing like no pesticides, nothing gross in it. So win-win. He got free removal of this stuff, and I got free mulch for my vegetable garden. So let's get to it. Here you can see I layered the mulch about 2 to 4 inches around my plants. It's really full of moisture still. And in the pathways, you're going to want to put the cardboard to help suppress any existing grass or weeds, and then also layer the mulch. So here I've just begun, and I have a good bit to still go. have it. You have a no-dig garden covered in not so fresh mulch, which is better for your garden, right? I'm super excited to see the results already. Look at all the lack of weeding. There are no weeds in my bed and I love it. So I'm gonna slowly transition the rest of my garden so that it is a no dig. I definitely prefer it. As you can see, this is where we had it tilled, and there's lots of grass coming back because when you till, you're aerating the soil, you're turning those dormant seeds up to the surface, and you're allowing them to germinate with more moisture and sunlight, and so therefore you have more and more grass or weeds pop up. I'm trying to kill the grass in this section and slowly do it a little at a time. So once this is dead, I'm going to pull back that tarp and I'm going to cover it with compost and mulch and garden. And I'll do the same here. And as you can see, there's a drastic difference between the mulch pathways and the not, right? I don't want to have to weed eat in my garden. I don't want to have to pull weeds. I want to spend time taking care of my plant babies and harvesting and checking out for pests because I don't use pesticides. And then you can see over here, there's our chicken tractor propped up so they can still free range. And then we have our pumpkins. We have our other tomato bed with some zucchini in the back. And we have some leftover mulch leaves that my husband and son so graciously raked up and harvested for me. So we're eventually going to turn this whole area into a garden, and we're going to expand so that when you walk into our trellis, you can come in and be greeted by hopefully some more morning glories, and my jasmine will grow over. I also have some baby cantaloupes down here I'm hoping to grow on the trellis. So when you walk in, you will come into a full garden, and you'll have all kind of goodies surrounding you. So that is my no-dig garden conversion, and I look forward to giving you guys a garden tour this fall when I have more of it done and I have some more fall crops. Right now it's super hot. I think it's already to 100 and it's not even noon yet. So we're gonna go eat some lunch and cool off during the hottest part of the day. But come fall, we're gonna have some great variety in veggies going on, and hopefully this will be converted so I can give you guys a tour. So as always, don't forget to subscribe to Humble Roots so you can have more updates and be notified whenever I post a video. And yeah, leave me a comment. Give me some ideas for content, you guys. Do you want to see me more in the kitchen? Do you want to see me doing more DIY projects with furniture flips? Do you want to see me in the garden more? And do you have questions for me? All right, leave me a comment down below so I can respond to you. All right, bye guys.